What is going on, guys? Cameron with Lebanon Ford Performance here, and today it is a beautiful Monday, start of the week, and I am just going to walk you guys through the whole lot, take you through the shop, kind of show you guys what we've got going on here at Lebanon Ford Performance right now, inventory-wise, news-wise, parts-wise, what we've got going on in the shop. I'm just going to run you through everything, so follow me as I bring you down Lebanon Ford Performance Lane. All right, guys, let's start things off over here in our little row where we keep a lot of our performance stuff. Obviously, you can see all of our Mustangs. This just landed. We have two of the brand new 2024 Roush F-150s. Keep an eye out for a more explained, in-depth video on these. I will be bringing that to you here soon. This one, though, as you can see, is finished in the antimatter blue, and it looks absolutely beautiful. The whole new front end for 2024, redesigned all over the place for 2024 on the F-150. So again, keep an eye out for a video on these for more explanations on that. We have our Mustang row to kind of give all the Mustang inventory that we have. These are all available to be supercharged besides some of the EcoBoosts that we have, like this black one here. But we have plenty of Mustangs ready to go for the supercharger. We're just waiting on our next batch of blowers to show up. A lot of very exciting specs, kind of covering all bases from convertibles to premium stripe packages, non-stripe packages, yellows, blues, reds, all the whole nines, which kind of leads me right into this other spec that we've got. Got a few RTRs, so this one just finished up and just moved over here not too long ago, so I'm going to be putting it with the other RTRs, which are over here. We have this beautiful white performance pack with the Recaros 10-speed automatic. That is a beautiful car. I cannot wait for someone to pick this up. Hopefully it gets supercharged. Here's another RTR, the design kit, design series rapid red, 10-speed auto with this one. And then the design package is just pretty much the more cost-effective entry into RTR. So you get the wheels, tires, badging, grille, the wing in the back, banner up top. Everything is pretty solid with this package, but it is super cost-effective and doesn't run you too heavy of money, but it still gets you into that RTR family. Whereas then this is the full shebang. The Spec 2 gives you everything that the design kit comes with and more. So as you can see side by side there, you get the aggressive ground effects from the front to the side to the rear. You do get the lowering springs with the adjustable struts, bigger hood extraction vent, and they're super stealthy, but you can see that you also do get the graphics on the Spec 2 that are very unique and only available on the Spec 2. You can't get them after the fact, and you also cannot get them on the design kit. This one is super sick. It is the black on black with the Night Pony package. You can see it's got the tinted headlights, and it does have the grabber blue Brembo. So this package is super sick. We also do tint the windows and throw the X pipes on our Spec 2 cars, which leads into this next one. This is also another Spec 2, which is sold. It's going to be going out to Mr. Albert Ramos out in California. He went the rapid red Spec 2 with the Tech 7 wheels. Beautiful example here. Albert, if you're watching this, there's your car. It is stunning, and we cannot wait to get this thing out to you. Another sold inventory unit that is waiting on a supercharger. We have a few of these in this little sea of Mustangs that are just sitting waiting on the supercharger to come in. Sold units, and we are going to be getting with them soon. We have our batch arriving hopefully soon, so we can start getting a hold on these. Another RTR that is sold hidden over here. This was going out to Mr. Sean Conaway in Nebraska. This is our Oxford white with the black accents, the black Aero 5 wheels with the red Brembos. This thing is stunning as well. I absolutely love the way this one looks. From the white to the red accents, from the tail lights and the brakes to the black accents with the graphics and the wheels. This thing was done super, super, super well. Absolutely love the RTR Spec 2 kit. From any angle, this thing is just money. So Sean, if you're watching this, again, super excited for you. 10-speed auto in this one. It's going to be a very exciting car when it shows up at your door, sir. Got a couple more Mustangs here that are just waiting for superchargers. So again, another spec, kind of like the black one over there, but this is with the red Brembo. So this is just waiting on superchargers, and this one is a 6-speed, as you can see. So this one just sitting here, just waiting, should be in again soon, just like this one as well. Pretty much the opposite spec of that black one is a white with the black accents. Another 6-speed car. And again, just sold, sitting, waiting for the superchargers to come in. So back-to-back yin and yang cars there, just awaiting blowers. Another beastly vehicle that we have in the inventory right now is this Roush Super Duty. For those of you that have not seen these vehicles are absolutely insane. Just the aggression and the stance and just the way these things look is absolutely lovely. I mean, especially on the new body style, the new generation of the Super Duty, the Roush package flows super well. This one is a carbonized Lariat 250. The interior, you get like this beautiful dark brown interior that's fully custom through Roush. You can see it's got Roush embroidered into the headrest. You do get the diamond stitched, and of course heated and ventilated seats all the way through. Painted fender flares, iconic Roush graphics all the way around from the rear end. As you can see, the Roush Power Stroke Super Duty over there, to the side graphics that you saw by the wheel wells, the American flags on the area, Jack Roush signature on the rear windshield. Just a very cool package. It's a very, very, very cool package, and they look stunning, and they perform very well as well. So you do get a little bit of a lift kit, some aggressive wheels and tires, and some Roush exhaust tips as well to give a little bit more of that aggressive noise out of the diesel. So another super cool car that we have in the inventory right now. There's a couple of nice duo of some of our employee vehicles that we have here in the parking lot. We have Mr. Brian Hoying's Roush Bronco. So you can see it's got the full Roush kit from the badging up front, with the graphics that carry from the hood all the way down the side. You do get these beautiful Roush wheels that Brian actually had custom painted on the center cap to match the actual paint of the vehicle, and he got them painted the gloss black. So that was a really good look all the way around. Jack Roush signature. You do get the fifth wheel as well. Just black accents. It's a very, very, very cool car. It also comes with the Roush exhaust, as well as the tune and the air intake that he has installed on this. He did all of that himself as well. And he, of course, he's got to have the puddle lamps, the Ford Performance puddle lamps. So very beautiful car, Brian. And next door we have our parts manager, Adam. This is his F-150 with the blackout appearance package. It does have a slight lift kit on it as well. But with the blackout appearance package, of course, you get the blacked out grille, blacked out badging, the blacked out wheels with the Ford Performance embossed in them, the aggressive tires on this one, Ford Performance side badging, and just small badging all the way around. He also did go with the tonneau cover, and of course the blacked out F-150 on the rear as well. Moving over to our used car inventory, you know, as a car guy and car people here, we have to pay some respect to even the non-Fords that we have in stock. So this is a pretty insane car, actually. It is a fully blacked out Tesla Model S Plaid. It goes one of our service cars now. This is the Model S Plaid, so it is a super if you know type vehicle. It's got the BC forged racing wheels, and they are wrapped in the Pilot Sport 4S, so this thing grips just fine. And if you know anything about this car, it definitely needs that grip, because I think it hits 0 to 60 in like 1.8 seconds. So that's really cool. Again, you know, as car guys, you got to appreciate the cool stuff that you have, even if it's not a Ford. So that is a very cool car. But of course, you know, we have to have our Mustang lineup in the used inventory as well. Got a few Mustangs here that are all in the used inventory. This one is my personal favorite right now, the GT350. I will forever have a soft spot for the GT350, and this one's done up really, really well. In the trunk, there is the owner's kit, so you do get the piece of the camshaft, and actually does have a car cover in there as well. It also does have paint-matched badging, so it is Rapid Red with the paint-matched badging, and the inside does have a custom shift knob. I don't know if you can see it. That is also, oh, you can't see it. It's also paint matched to the car, so it looks really, really good. And it feels nice as well. Yeah, I love the GT350. Always have, always will. It's just such a joy to drive a car like this. So, 2017 GT350. Some more Mustang specs, some custom stuff that, again, these are all used inventory. So, that is the beauty of the used inventory, is a lot of stuff comes in. We have no idea what it's going to look like, no idea what people have done to them. This one's done up pretty well. As you can see, we have an actual used Mach 1 here. It has the Mach 1 rear diffuser, but this car is also very, very cool. A black Mach 1, graphics down the side, 10-speed auto, stripe down the center, as you can see, obviously, with the Mach 1 head. And yeah, very cool car as well. Another Mustang, the standard Mustang 2017 with the 6-speed, all blacked out. And any of these, if you guys are interested in supercharging any of these, we can also work a supercharger into any used vehicle. That is not a problem. We have plenty in stock for this generation. Whether it's the Mach 1 or the GT350, we can throw Whipples on those as well, and that's not an issue. So another super cool car that we have in inventory right now is this 2024 Nismo Z. It's a very cool car. I spent a good amount of seat time in this because I was shooting photos of it, and it's a very, very good car to drive. It's definitely a driver's car. If you know anything about the Nismo division from Nissan, it's always been to kind of track enhance their sports car or whatever vehicle that the Nismo program has got their hands on. And this is no shy of that either. The new Z already is a pretty cool platform, and 400 horsepower twin turbo V6. It's a very cool platform. So you Nismo that, and it is a recipe for success always. It's very, very cool. Again, it handles like it's on rails. It's definitely a true definition of a sports car. It unfortunately only has the 9-speed automatic transmission. I'm a huge manual guy, especially in a car like this. It deserves a manual transmission, but other than that, it's a great car. I just wish it had a stick. Moving up by the showroom, of course, we have our lineup of Roush trucks. We have these 3 white ones. These are all 2023s, and they're all available to get supercharged as well. So if you see this and you like what you see on these 3 trucks, they can all get superchargers, whether they're Roush or Whipple. You don't have to throw a Roush blower on the Roush truck. It definitely would be cool to finalize that full package, but you can absolutely throw a Whipple on these trucks. We have had people do it time and time again. So these are our last remaining 2023s. So jump on them while you can. They are discounted. So if you're interested, check them out. Another little corner of the Roush trucks that we have in stock. We have, I believe, 7 or 8, as I was saying earlier, 7 or 8 Roush F-150s in stock right now, remaining for 2023. So these are another 3 that we do have here. Again, you can see the all black spec there, the Avalanche gray with the black wheels, and then another Avalanche with the black wheels on there. Lariats, they're all really, really good trucks. And again, they're eligible to be supercharged. So whoever wants it, let's get it. And then turning around, we have our little Bronco Raptor corner. We have 3 Bronco Raptors in stock right now. There's a black with the orange and the splatter graphics on the side. It's a really, really good spec, especially if you live in Cincinnati Bengals. So has the standard interior, as you can see. It's a beautiful interior though, so you do not need much more than that. But that was a huge benefit with the 2024s is the painted fender flares. On all of these, it has the painted fender flares. So the black one with the orange accents and the splatter graphics is nice. We also have this gray one here, again, a 24 with the painted fender flares, the black standardized wheels, and the black and gray graphics on the side of this one. Again, a very good spec, especially that color. I love that color so much. And on the Bronco, and then make it a Raptor with the graphics. It is a classic, so. And if we turn, my personal favorite, we have a graphic delete shelter green Raptor. So I love this color as is. It's like a greenish brown. You definitely have to see this thing in the sun to really appreciate it. There's so much metallic, so much going on with this color. It is such a very, very cool spec, especially on a Bronco Raptor. It was introduced for 2024 as a new color for the standard Raptor and the Bronco Raptor. And I love the spec of this thing. So you have these shelter green paint match fenders, no graphics. Of course, the big old hood bulge and the fender vents from the Bronco Raptor. So I really love this thing. And again, all 3 of these are available. So if you're interested in any of these Bronco Raptors, they're all available and they're all at sticker price. So check them out. And moving over to our service lot where we kind of transition from sales to our service side, I'm just going to showcase a couple more Mustangs that are sitting, waiting for superchargers. So you have this Splash Yellow GT just waiting on a blower to come in. That is going to be a really cool car, 6-speed, obviously. It's a very, very cool car. I really want to get one of these in on stock so I can maybe do an RTR Spec 2 on one. I think that'd be really cool, the RTR Spec 2 with the black graphics, the gray wheels. Let me know what you guys think of a spec like that. Of course, 6-speed and black interior. So, but this one is sold, waiting to go out. This needs a supercharger, which is the same song and dance for this lovely vehicle right here. This is a dark matter gray Mustang GT 300A. This is the promotional car right here with the 6-speed transmission. So this will fit perfectly into that $49,995 price point that you guys see. So the thing is just waiting on a supercharger to get installed and then is rolling. This one is going out to Mr. David Levy to pick this thing up and have a promotional vehicle with over 800 horsepower. So if you're watching this, Dave, we hope you're pumped up. We're pumped up to get this thing moving to you, and we will get it out to you as soon as possible. Which right next door is another one that is just waiting on the superchargers to come in so we can throw it on. This is a silver premium with the red Brembo brake package. A beautiful car. You can see it's got the RTR wing on it, and he actually did do a couple RTR bits on this vehicle. So this is going to be a really, really cool car. 10-speed auto, again, a premium, so it's fully decked out. And yeah, this is a really, really cool car. We're pumped to get some of these superchargers moving. We just need to see them. We're expecting to see them in our next batch, which is going to be a big batch blower, so we can actually start moving these pretty quickly. We're expecting to see it in late July, mid to late July, hopefully earlier, but that is what we're being told right now. So until then, we are at the mercy of Ford Performance and Whipple to fulfill our dreams of getting us these superchargers. So If you were watching this and you're waiting on a blower, just wait just a little longer. We should be getting them in soon. Word on the street is that might be an overestimation, but we're not going to promise anything until we actually have them in our hands. So as we come into our shop, we have Brandon is working on this car right now. There he is. This car just got a stage 2 Whipple put on, so it is super ready to get turned up. He's just finishing it up right now. That is the Mustang number 2 for this past weekend that we have wrapped up. So both of them, this one got a Whipple, the first one got the Roush Supercharger. So this one is waiting for Mr. David to come pick this thing up. I'm going to be getting some photos of this and shooting him a text that thing is done so we can come get his car back. Because we're in the same day, I'm just gonna throw this in there as well. There's an antimatter blue drive-in from Illinois. Mr. Tim has brought us this to get the Roush Supercharger put on. Same bay, different car, different supercharger. So this one will also be going into the pipeline. And a couple more vehicles back here that are just built and waiting to be picked up by the customer. We have this beautiful F-150 Mr. David Hanna brought to us completely stock, and he had a complete idea of what he wanted to do. So he has this thing lowered on a 3.5 Ride Tech suspension. It is riding on these beautiful black rotiform wheels wrapped in the Toyo Proxy ST3 high performance tires. He got the spray and bed liner through us. We did the little sticker delete for the model designation. He went up front. We blacked out the grill. We wrapped it the matte black to match the center of the grill. We tinted the windows, and this thing is beautiful now. So I will be bringing a full video breaking this thing down, and you can see there's a little side exit exhaust that once I do that video, stay tuned for that, because this thing sounds mean. It's quite the vehicle. So stay tuned for a full in-depth breakdown video on this. And then next door we have this lovely Roush 450R. If you haven't heard of that, it's because it's super rare. It's a very, very rare Roush serialized vehicle that they did. This is a white convertible without the graphics on it. And he got the 450R. He purchased it secondhand from the original owner, who was a collector. So this thing has like no miles on it when he picked it up, but he has been driving the heck out of this thing. So it is beautiful. And of course he wanted to turn it up just a little bit more. If you don't know about the 450R, it is stay tuned for a video on this, kind of me deep diving and explaining everything about it as well. But he wanted to get it turned up and finalize that Roush product. So he came to us to install the Roush Phase 2 Supercharger. This thing is pushing over 750 horsepower now. When it came to us, it was naturally aspirated, and we're super excited on how this thing came out. And we hope, Mr. Joseph, if you are watching this, you are pumped up on your car. You should have it by now. So thanks for trusting us, and we appreciate everything that we were able to do with this thing. Which segues to me perfectly bringing this up the rear at the very end here with another 2024 Roush F-150 we got in. Well, you saw the antimatter blue one over there, but this is our second one. We got 2 in at one time, and I love this one because of the painted fenders. So this one is the iconic silver. Again, the same package, same Roush F-150 package. Comes with all the same stuff. This one just has the painted fenders, and it is silver instead of the blue. You get the graphics, you get the badging. I won't break it down too much, because I'm going to be bringing a full video on this, but you do get the brown interior on both of these, and it's the full custom interior. As you can see, the headrest embossment, the diamond stitch, everything in. So stay tuned for a full video on this. So now as I walk into our parts inventory, you can see we have superchargers galore. These are all F-150 blowers. We have a Mustang blower around here somewhere. There's another F-150. Another RTR design kit up there ready to go on. I believe actually this is the Mustang one. So we have 6 or 7 F-150 blowers in right now, with a whole lot more ready to come in. So, but those are what we have in stock at the moment. Bunch of superchargers ready to go. We've got my boy is going to be coming in to get this Mustang supercharger here in just a little bit. But F-150 stuff, we're starting to get F-150 in, and some of this is going to be available for 2024 as well. We're just waiting on the tunes to be sent to us, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming from Lebanon Ford Performance right now, from Roush trucks to the supercharged cars to a lot of stuff that we are waiting on and we're super pumped about. So we appreciate you following us and kind of walking through the shop with us, exploring and figuring everything out and being patient as we figure everything out with the superchargers and the cars coming soon. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you for watching. Let us know what other kind of things you want to see from Lebanon Ford Performance, what kind of in-depth stuff that you want to see in the shop or from us at all. So there's going to be a full breakdown regarding our Mustang inventory and our Mustang Supercharger program very soon, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, give us a call at 513-932-1010 or check our whole program out and everything else online at LebanonFordPerformance.com.